This is the oldest unsolved murder on Earth. Italian Alps, 3,300 BCE, the Copper Age. A man in deerskin and bearskin is climbing alone above the tree line. He carries the most expensive thing of his century, a copper-bladed axe, plus an unfinished bow, 14 arrows, a flint knife, and a small piece of glowing ember wrapped carefully in maple leaves so he can start a fire when he stops. We don't know what he called himself. Today, we called him Ötzi. He is 45 years old, which in his time is ancient. He is 5 feet 2, and he limps. 61 charcoal tattoos cover his joints, the world's oldest acupuncture, marking every place that hurts. At some point that day, he stops to rest. He eats Ibex meat and grain. He drinks water from a spring. And then, 30 minutes after his last meal, something happens behind him. An arrow. It enters his left shoulder from below and severs an artery. He stumbles forward, he bleeds, and in the snow, he dies. But here is the strange part. His attacker takes nothing. The copper axe, worth a small fortune, is left lying right beside him. This was not a robbery. Snow falls, then more snow. The glacier swallows him whole. And he waits. He waits through the Bronze Age, through the Iron Age, through Rome, through Christ, through the Black Death, through the moon landing. 5,200 years pass. On the 19th of September 1991, 2 German hikers leave the trail in the Italian Alps. They see a head sticking out of the ice. They radio the police, and the police think it's a lost climber. It is not. It takes 3 days of jackhammers to free him. And then a museum scientist looks at the axe in his hand, and his blood goes cold. Because Ötzi predates Stonehenge, he predates the wheel in Europe, he is older than the pyramids. He becomes the most studied corpse in human history. We learn he had brown eyes, blood type O positive. He was lactose intolerant. He had Lyme disease, gum disease, and worms in his gut. His stomach still held his last meal: Ibex fat, einkorn wheat, and a piece of toxic fern, possibly to kill the worms. And then they find something else, a defensive cut on his right palm. 1 to 2 days old. He had fought someone before, and he had lost the rematch. The arrowhead is still inside him. The killer was never identified. After 52 centuries, the case remains open.